Hey guys, Sean Lauer here. I'm talking to you today from the Twitter New York City office, looking out on the New York City skyline that you can see in the first picture in this video. Want to talk to you a little bit today about myself, about my career, what I do here at Twitter, and hopefully that will, give you some guidance in your own career path. So, as I said, my name is Sean Lauer. I graduated from the McIntyre School of Commerce in 2004. I also have an MBA from the Darden School of Business in 2013. I have been at Twitter now for about 3.5 years. The first 3 years that I've been at Twitter, I was on our global business marketing team. What that means is we worked to position the Twitter platform for advertisers across different industries. So, whether you're a CPG advertiser or whether you're an auto advertiser, we help position the platform and tell you why you should advertise on Twitter. This takes the form of research, events, sales materials, online campaigns. It really is a multi channel approach to surround marketers across different industries and show them that Twitter is the place for them to be. The past 6 months or so, I've actually been focused on product marketing at Twitter. So this is basically positioning advertising products. So being a little bit more specific than my prior role, looking at the different products that advertisers can use to take advantage of marketing on Twitter. So this is everything from the behind the scenes tools that help people to build campaigns to the actual ad units that you would see if you were scrolling through a Twitter timeline. Okay, so now for a few tips if you're looking to get into the tech industry yourself. Uh, the first piece of advice that I would give you is to live your passion. And what do I mean by that? I mean, you really need to show that you are passionate about the tech industry. Obviously, you might not have work experience or you might just have an internship that's not really related. But I think you can get involved in a number of different ways, whether it's through a club, whether it's through a side project, whether you blog about things going on in the tech industry. I think it's really important to have that connection and to be able to talk about it. Related to that, I would also tell you to learn the language of the tech industry. So, a good example of that is for Twitter, we are part of the media landscape. And there's a lot of media terminology related to things like television commercials and different advertising mediums like out of home billboards, things like that, where you need to be able to talk to somebody in a networking scenario and really have them feel like they know that you know what you're talking about. So really get involved in the landscape and really be able to show your passion in an intelligent way. Last but not least, I want to give you guys some learnings from my career. You don't have to listen to them, you don't have to take them into account, but I've had a number of different experiences that I think could be beneficial to you and what you're looking to do now. So, first thing would be to follow your heart. Uh, don't overthink your career choices. Obviously, you need to be smart about them, but I have always erred on the side of following my gut. I think nobody ends up on their deathbed and says, I really wish I had followed my heart less. So follow your heart, follow your gut, follow what you're passionate about. It's really important to have that drive in everything that you do because ultimately it's going to translate into better work. And then the last thing I would say, related to the first one, is you're not going to be able to connect the dots looking forward. So it's a famous Steve Jobs saying from one of his speeches, but don't overthink your next step. You're going to have a lot of jobs in your lifetime, and they're not always going to necessarily make sense, projecting out into the future. But looking back at them, you'll be able to connect the dots, and they will be able to tell the story. As long as you follow your heart, follow your passions, follow your gut, I promise you that the story will make sense and that you will be on a good path to success and happiness.